was back to dance. I know I walked out, but you didn't throw me out.
That is not your place. You know what? Sometimes I have to speak in simple terms.
Do not disrespect me. Don't ever tell me to shut up again. You were wrong, Abby. You were wrong.
I didn't throw you out, Leslie, and I don't want to throw you out. I just want you to realize you go off and you take all these things so personal.
I do.
Instead of doing what you do, and then when you get in your car and you're going home, explode. So when you do things and I have to put the kibosh on you, it's just as embarrassing for me as it is for you. Thank you, Jill.
Is that another gift?
Ooh. Oh, I love it!
I guess Kendall gets another solo, right?
We will be traveling to Orlando, Florida.
Yay.
Melissa, can I have Maddie and Mackenzie go early with me and help at the audition?
Yeah.
Guys want to do that?
Yes.
Okay, all right, so that's a plan.
Wait.
So they're gonna
This isn't a
live...
competition, can Peyton? She could do that too.
Yeah, but I don't
Leslie,
need
they could
her.
all do it. She picked those two.
Now see,
They get
Leslie,
parts
this
of
is
her
where,
age.
now see, this is where your mother speaks out of turn, acts like
I'm just
a yahoo
asking
over there,
for,
all right?
is that wrong? I don't understand why Maddie and Mackenzie get special treatment by Abby. It's clearly obvious that they're the only two safe in these auditions.
I know, but those are
Nobody
maybe
can
things
figure
that you
it
should
out.
say in private as to not embarrass your daughter. Let me start the pyramid. Peyton,
I didn't know that.
you knew that was coming. And it's sad, because you're not there because of your dancing.
Well, she shouldn't be there then, because she didn't do anything wrong.
But you did.
Okay, I know that's...
You're one, you're a
That's-
unit, you're a unit.
Peyton is at the bottom of the pyramid again. We know that when we act out of line, in Abby's words, that our child will get punished.
My feet hurt. The group routine is a gorgeous lyrical piece entitled Team Spirit. And we called it that because I'm having open auditions. Somebody might be going and somebody might be coming to my team. Stop. Mia, you're in the front. You're right there in front of a judge with the sickled foot in their face. You're gonna be on a plane. We can't rehearse on the plane.
Abby has talented dancers that she has produced since the age of 3. Their childhood to Abby since they were 3 years old. She's not going to find better dancers just because she's going across the country having open auditions. So I hope Abby remembers that when she's in Orlando.
What?
What's wrong?
What happened? Peyton just fell, and she said she snapped her ankle and she can't move.
Oh my God.
What?
She can't. She was just walking. It wasn't even like we were rehearsing. She tripped over a chair.
Oh,
Snapped?
what happened? Where? What did you trip over? What did you trip over?
My nose foot.
Tell me now, 1 to 10. Pain on 1 to 10.
9.
I get to Peyton, and she is in so much pain. She's not going to be able to get out there and dance with whatever's wrong.
Oh my God.
I already cried.
You already cried?
All right, stop. Get over there and start reblocking this number. Wake up, go. The show must go on. Peyton is getting the medical attention she needs. And the girls need to stop watching Peyton and reblock the number and perform without Peyton like the professionals that I'm training them to be. What she heard cracking could be popping, could be a ligament, be a tendon. Take a break, take a breath.
Look who's here. She was taking her trio. I think I heard
Hubba.
she was taking her
My foot hurts too.
All
Ow.
right, Peyton, strong. She's strong. She's really strong.
I don't know what's going to happen. It can be broken. It can be sprained, you know. It doesn't matter. It's an injury. She's going to be sitting out no matter what, and which makes her even more vulnerable to being replaced on this team. Bye. Oh, we don't know. We have to get x-rays.
All this pressure that's been put on these kids all week because of the open auditions. Then, on top of it, Peyton can't dance. I really need for these kids to go out there and nail this number.
All right, girls. You reblocked it. You should know it. That's your responsibility. If somebody goes out there and does the wrong spacing and messes it up, it's not going to be Peyton's fault. It's going to be your fault. You never know what's in store. I need to see each and every one of you start to want it. Because if you don't want it, somebody else does. Everyone's replaceable.
All right, come on. Here we go.
Break a leg, everybody.
Guys, listen, we have to dance for Peyton, but we also have to dance for us and prove to Miss Abby that we can be professionals and change it right before.
Okay, well, let's win.
The girls just have moments to rehearse and we block the number before they go on stage. I can barely hold my breath. I can barely breathe at this moment because I'm so nervous for this group's performance this week.
This is the junior small group judges. Entry number 68 with Smells Like Teen Spirits.
I'm judging this group performance as if it were an audition for the Abby Lee Dance Company. I can cut somebody right here and right now, just like I did at the open call audition.
Your body is of flesh and bone and highways full of blood. Your body is of stardust once and will become of mud. I hold your hand, I hold it tight, follow every line. I revel in each changing curve that comes about in time. In time.
The group looked good. The reblocking definitely worked. They went out there and performed like professionals. They did their job, and that's what they're expected to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, your highest scoring elite junior small group with a score of 281.2 points is act number 68, Smells Like Teen Spirit from the Abby Lee Dance Company.
Our group won first place overall. Abby doesn't need anybody else for this team. She has her team right here, and she should be more than satisfied.
Congratulations! I think it was good, but they're trained to do that. They know how to do that. My group should be 10 points above, or my duet, or my trio, against anybody else. So I think Maddie and Mackenzie are safe. Congratulations.
Has anyone heard from Leslie?
I did. She sent me a text and I said, "How's Peyton?" She just said, "Good."
I have no idea how long Peyton is gonna be out. I might bring somebody else on the team to try them out. Come on, girls, let's go, let's go, let's go! Get in here, move it! Those kids ran onto that stage for those auditions. They ran up there. Congratulations, the overall high score winners. I wish it was a great weekend. In Orlando, Florida, wasn't so great. I saw some things that I hope to never see again. Did you ever hear that expression? It's all fun and games till somebody loses an eye. All right, let's get to this pyramid. Of course, Peyton. Peyton, you have yet to admit that you were fooling around. First, you chipped her over the leg of the chair. Then it wasn't the leg of the chair, then it was Kendall's leg. But I'm hearing that you were making fun of the ballet routine on stage and you were doing ballet steps fooling around, and that's how you fell.
Who are you hearing these stories from?
Every single person that was backstage.
She turned around and tripped over a prop. Don't try to make lies about my daughter.
Peyton put this entire team and your victory in jeopardy.
If you don't want her on the team and you want to kick her off, just kick her off.
Goodbye, you're
Goodbye.
off. Go.
Let's go, Peyton.
Go.
Remember that when you go to ask her back again. You can't keep messing with somebody's head over and over. You're the liar, not my daughter.
Every single one of you have learned in this studio what is acceptable behavior backstage. Is it acceptable to be dancing, to be fooling around in the wings when another group is on stage. No. If you learned one thing this past weekend, everyone's replaceable.